Oh man, if this is true, this will be absolutely delicious. That's my favorite word, by the way. I don't know what your guys' favorite word is. Let me know in the comments down below if you got a favorite word. So my favorite word's delicious. This would be delicious if it's true, if it actually goes through this way, but there's some conflicting information that's coming from the CEO. One that was posted before the other, so that might signify a little bit more of a direction that we're moving towards. But before I get into that, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters, and a double shout out thank you to RemAG, Xavier Zamora, and Victor for being higher tier supporters. Also, there's a link in the description for Webull. Absolutely incredible. I really want to stress this. Referral affiliate sign up bonus. So if you guys get a chance, you can go check that out. It's like 6 free stocks. There's information that's in there. They normally would only do like 1 or 2, but I guess because of the holidays and stuff. But you guys can go check that out. Also, FYI, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. This comment was mentioned over on Twitter by SafeMoon Mike. And they said, I hope Bitmart buys the $29 billion and the reflections are going to the 140,000 people on version 2. So this was mentioned yesterday. Since then, it's garnered a lot of likes, a lot of support, people supporting the idea of it. And we have not one, but 2 different individuals now who have responded to this tweet that work at the SafeMoon team. One of which is the SafeMoon Hound. His real name is Ryan. He works as the global head product development for SafeMoon. And then we also have John Croney, who is the CEO of SafeMoon. So Ryan had responded first with the not googly eyes, the big eyes, like, you really got our attention kind of a thing. And then John ended up doing the same thing. This could be for fun. Obviously, to a degree, it is for fun. But I think the big question everyone is saying is, is this a clue? Is this suggesting that it might actually end up happening? If team members are responding to this visually, like, is that signifying anything? So the other thing to take into consideration, though, is that earlier somebody had said, wait, where did it go? I just had it. Okay, someone had said, any word on whether Bitmart will pay the tax when buying back in, or are you guys giving them a tax break in order to buy back in? Both seem reasonable, all things considered. So John had responded saying, we are leaning towards tax-free. However, due to the liquidity pool migration and the schedule, version 2 is most likely where they will be doing most of the buybacks. However, official information will come out. Until then, stand by. And he actually elaborated on this part right here where he said where they will be doing most likely where they will be doing most of the buybacks for version 2. So later on, he did end up saying, once again, right here, so he said version 2 will likely get the larger portion of the buyback. So that was posted earlier this morning, just FYI. And it was after these messages that he then went to Twitter. And, well, this one right here, the 5:31 a.m. in comparison to that first message that I had for you guys, which was 2:39 a.m. This is Pacific Standard Time. So I'm seeing both of these in real time in my time zone, over here on the West Coast, the United States. That's about a 3-hour time difference. So yes, he said we are leaning towards tax-free, but he didn't say that they are making sure that it's going to be tax-free. And he also said that you're looking at some that might be on version 1, but it looks like most of it's going to be on version 2. Possibly everything's going to be on version 2. Maybe they have to wait until there's more liquidity that's built up over on version 2 to make the move over. Maybe that's why Bitmart hasn't done it quite yet, because it's still a progressive transition over that way. The gate hasn't officially closed yet. There's a lot of different factors really coming into play here, but so far there is still some hope. And something I want you to take away from this is that if you're on SafeMoon version 2, there are less than 200,000 wallet holders as of the time of making this video. What does that mean? That means that if Bitmart was to buy SafeMoon version 2, this 29 trillion SafeMoon, technically on version 2, it would be 29 billion because of the consolidation value, right? So 29 trillion was stolen on version 1. They got to buy back. If it's on version 2, it would technically be 29 billion. So if they buy that back and there's the 10% transaction fee, Well, what happens? You got 5% that goes out as reflections to the wallet holders. And right now, we're in a special time frame where they've excluded the burn wallet. So we would be getting way more. Plus, there's only 200,000 roughly wallet holders. So the amount of reflections from something like that would go out to the wallet holders that have made the move over so far would be absolutely incredible. It would be so nice, you guys. I don't think you really understand that. I would like to see that happen because I migrated over instantly. Well, not instantly, like right after they had officially launched SafeMoon version 2. And then tons of people got massive reflections. I missed out on a very, very good opportunity there with version 1. I'm already over on version 2, so it is what it is, right? But I felt like I got punished because I made the migration over and I did what was right and what I was supposed to do. And meanwhile, everyone else is just essentially getting free money. And they're not actually doing their thing. Since then, they made the changes. They got rid of the 10% transaction fee, dropped it down to 2% over on version 1. Plus, on version 2, like I just said, they excluded the burn wallet. So there's definitely a driving narrative there suggesting that you should be moving over to version 2 as soon as possible. I would like to have the transaction fee for this. It was the exchange's fault of not having higher security measures, and I think that it's unfair that you just try and exclude them from having this transaction fee just because you're showing them some pity. Like, we all have to pay the transaction fee. The exchanges, though, from my understanding before, they kind of already were getting that exclusion of the transaction fee. So that's why I'm like, maybe that's why SafeMoon would consider, excluding it again this time. But, I mean, they had that benefit before. It's just a confusing situation. Regardless, though, the good news is whether we get the reflections or not on version 2 from when they do this purchase, the price is very likely to go up tremendously because you have a large buy order coming in, and that affects the amount of supply and demand ratio, right? So, especially the supply side. That alone will be really good. So I'm excited to see how this is going to progress moving forward. As it is right now, it looks like there's some hope. I really hope so. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I got referral links in the description for Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, and Webull. Again, really good opportunity with Webull. If you guys get a chance, you can go check them out. They do stocks as well as they do support several cryptocurrencies. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button as well. It does help us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live, and I will see you in the next episode.